Alright, shalom, shalom. You know, the brother Tazaria back at you. You know, with a quick lesson, man. Shooting through the spirit, shooting from the hip. But man, the spirit is on me to just go ahead and go in on another lesson. And before we get started, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, being a great example to his younger brothers in the truth and the sincere Akim throughout the four winds, pushing his word in all righteousness, truth, sincerity, and in faith to Yosef Shalom. And like I said, I'm kind of shoot from the hip here, but you know, the spirit is on me to do a lesson on salvation, man. You know, salvation. Salvation equals the kingdom. All right, salvation equals the kingdom. Because brothers, I'm gonna just start off with this scripture right here. Lock you. Let's just get it. Amos. Salakia. Okay. So yeah, I went into this on a little conference call. So trying to get my trash together once again. Gotta keep your trash. Gotta get your trash together. You gotta keep it together. You know. But I got my sword. You know, I advise all Jake, man. You know, move. Hey, get the sword, man. You know, get the sword, man. Fuck all that on the phone shit. You know, that's convenient. You know what I'm saying? He got his uses, but I'm telling you, you get more out of just flipping through the pages and actually navigating through the scriptures than just on the phone navigating through pages. I mean, through screens, tapping on the screen. You're not really edging it into your spirit, man. You know, but hey, to each his own. You know, speaking for myself first and foremost. But I want to start it off with this scripture. It says, this is Micah 2:10, famous scripture. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. Right, man, because hey, this, you know, the key point of that scripture, man, of this place being so polluted, man, that we can't even rest here, you know, and we don't want to rest here because it said it should destroy you with a sword destruction, man. And you know, everything that you engaged in, you know, especially when you was in the world, everything that you engage in, you know, is death. It's death, it's dirty, and it's polluted, man. You know, from the water you drink, you got purified water. You know, from the women you fuck, you know, somebody else done popped them before you had them. You know, it's just, this is just the land of confusion, man. It's Babylon, man. You know, that's why we have to flee Babylon. All right, flee this motherfucker, rise and depart. Why? Because this place is not our rest. You know, and hence back to the title, you know, salvation equals the kingdom. The only way out of this destruction that's coming upon the earth, man, is deliverance, man. It's going up into those chariots. All right. Them chariots is a very important part of this, man. Hey, that's our ride. That's our ride out of here, man. This truth is our ticket, but our vehicle of that we're gonna be boarding. The boarding vehicle is the chariots. It's the chariots. Which the world ignorantly calls UFOs, man, and UAPs and shit, man. Flying saucers and stuff. As you can look on my screen, man, you can see, look like, angels, which the angels are Jakes, they are so-called black men, and you see the chariot right above them, man. All right. That's just an example of what a chariot is, vehicles that run and operate by the angels. All right, you can read Ezekiel chapter 1 to get a better understanding on that. But, staying on topic. Salvation is only for Israel, man. And Israel only. And that's our goal. This is Isaiah chapter 11 and 11. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Patmos, and from Cush, and from Elam, and then from Shinar, and then from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea." And we were scattered. That's why, it just named all those places. We were scattered. We was the only people on earth scattered abroad, man, through the transatlantic slave trade, man. So you can actually go look that up for yourself, man, and see, because it wasn't just the Negroes that was included in that. It was the Latinos and Native Americans as well, man. All the Israelites, man. You took part of that transatlantic slave trade, but that was a avenue mainly for Judah or the southern kingdom, to be scattered as well. But hey, y'all was in that. The northern kingdom was in that as well. All right, it reads, "And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth." See, there it is right there. It says, the outcasts, it says, "and assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah." So that's speaking of the northern and southern kingdom. All right. In that scripture. That means both tribes were scattered. I mean, all the tribes were scattered. Salakia. All right, so we the only ones that actually in a position that need salvation, man, because we're completely and utterly destroyed, man, and we're fucked up. We've been servants for decades, man, hundreds of years now. All right, and it's time. It's time to set things right. As scripture says, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking. And they have an actual statue of. They had a Negro boy on one side, and the other side it was a northern kingdom, and it was an Esau, Edomite, riding on a horse, man. It was an actual statue, man. Look that up for yourself. If I can find it, I'll put it in the link in the description box. But, you know, the Lord is coming to save us, man. This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. All right, hey. The strangers shall be joined with them, man. You know, and after the Lord set us up in our own land, man, because you know that's going into you say the Israelite foreigners. All right. You know no Salakia, that's going into you other nations, man. You know, y'all gonna be in slavery, man. Y'all going into slavery. You so-called nations of the earth. If you're not an Israelite, according to the flesh, and you know, if you're not an Israelite, you gonna be in chains, man. When the Lord comes and set us in place, because that's gonna be in the kingdom. That's the beginning of the kingdom. Y'all have to build it up. You know, y'all gotta build it up. Salvation equals the kingdom. Let's get a scripture. This is Isaiah. Since I'm in Isaiah already. This is Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord, Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. And you can link that up with John 3:16. That's basically the world that it was talking about, man. It wasn't talking about the world that we live in, because if the Lord loved this place so much, why would he come destroy it? It don't make sense. All right, but you know that's another topic for another day, for another lesson. But hey, you know the scriptures time and time again reiterate that this salvation is for the Israelites. All right. And it's what we need. We need a refreshing. So we need a refreshing start, because we are destroyed, man. All right, the curses are in full effect. Another way that our spirit bear witness with His Spirit that we are the children of the Most High is the curses, man. That's another avenue, another sign. You know. Hey, the Lord said He was gonna set up an ensign. Hey, that goes into a standard. You know, a standard, especially like in the military sense of speaking. You know, the Lord has His own military and His own army. He's the Lord of hosts, man. Y'all gonna learn soon, though. While I'm in Isaiah, I'm going all through Isaiah right now. I got a precept. But yeah, here it is right here. Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weakest the nation? You know, this is going into the rulers of this world, man, because Lucifer means light bearer. All right, the bearers, the bearers of light of this world would be the ones that has the control and rulership. You know, they bear the light, man. You know, they're basically the ones that lead the world down the path that it's currently in. You know, and will be. And it says, "How art thou fallen?" All right, so that means they fucked up, man. You know, they fell. Verse 13 says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north." And they're going into the pride of this place, man. You know, ain't nothing like some American pride. All right. Ain't nothing like some Edomite pride. You know, because these some prideful motherfuckers. All right, they don't think that we're going to be saved out of this. They think they can disrupt prophecy as well. You know, trying to set back the times. You know, when the Lord gave you an appointed time, no matter when it comes, that's what it is. You know, we on the Lord's time. He set the bounds. He set the bounds of this place, of this kingdom that we currently are in. He set the bounds. So it ain't gonna get a second, a millisecond, whatever comes after that or before that. He ain't gonna get a second more. So this, you know, setting this time back is him creating an illusion for himself to feel like time is slowing down. To feel like he got more time. But when the scriptures say the devil has come down upon you with great wrath because he know that he have but a short time. A short time for what? To the salvation of Israel, which equals the kingdom, which equals these other nations going into slavery. And ultimately Esau, the damn vagabond, you know, the earth's biggest fugitive. Meanwhile, his judgment, his sentence is about to get enacted, man. All right, because ultimately there will no longer be any of the house of Esau. It will not be any remaining after they serve their hardcore bondage, man. And the whole earth is going to rejoice, man. Even the other nations. They're going to rejoice when they see your ass be obliterated, man, and burnt to a fucking crisp, man, and consumed. They're gonna not more than us though, but hey man, we're gonna throw a party. We're gonna throw a fucking party, man. after that it's done. And give all praises to our power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. You know? Get a scripture. You know, we done already touched on how the Lord, how the salvation is for Israel only, man. And when we get saved, how that equals the kingdom. because we'll have our enemies under subjection, man, and we'll be in those new bodies. The Lord's gonna change our bodies, and we're gonna be indestructible, man. A race of supermen, as you could call it, but we will be the Israelites, man. We'll be known as Yashra Allah, meaning he Prince Power. He's a prince of the power, man. Salakia, pulling this precept. Then I'm gonna just close out. Hold on, Salakia. All right, that was my fault. Wrong precept. This is Isaiah 66:15, and it reads, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire." So this is how the Lord is coming back, man, because he's gonna come back and get us. All right, the Lord said he's gonna gather us up, man. So this is what's gonna be going on during our salvation. It says, verse 16, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh shall plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many." Right, man? You know, the Lord is not playing. He's not bullshit, man. That's self-explanatory. All right? The Lord's coming back with the sword, man. That's how he gonna plead with you. You know, that's how he's gonna communicate. He's coming back and he's communicating with the sword. You know, Esau talk about, we need to figure out ways to contact and make and actually conversate with alien what they call that shit, foreign extraterrestrial beings. You know, Esau actually, you know, got things out trying to float a message out to the sea on how to listen to our language. It's in gold and everything. It's probably a fucking apology, trying to get the Lord to be sorry. But the Lord said, you know, he saw this technology, man. This man got a goddamn float, a disc with our with the English language written on it, and you know whatnot, just orbited in space some damn well. Man, try to send an apology letter to the Most High. You know, this devil knows what's up, man. But the Lord said, man, hey, that's how he's gonna plead, man. The Lord said he's pleading with his sword, man. It ain't gonna be no goddamn way you can say anything to him. He's that angry. You can't even say nothing to him. And you know, it says that he's coming with a with his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames and fire, with his chariots. So, you know, the sky's gonna be filled with thousands of chariots during our salvation. You know, brothers gonna be getting beamed up. Getting beamed up from all over the place, man. You know. It might be one big ship, might break up into little ships. You know. Lord willing. Lord willing, we'd be part of that number that gets beamed up, man, up out of here. Cause right after that, man, hey, right after that tractor beam come down upon your body and you started to go up and your body's changed, you know, man, you in the kingdom. That's all it is, man. Salvation equals the kingdom. Lord willing, you was edified. I want to close out giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemi Awashai, Bashir Kakudash. Until the next one, Shalom, and the Bible Ball. Kwame Shalom.